But yeah, if I go ahead and throw some coal in here, like, look at that. This thing eats it up so fast. I don't know how efficient this actually is in terms of fuel. Hello everybody and welcome back to some more FTB NeoTech. Today, we need to solve some problems. We have a great many of them. First and foremost, our power is running low. So we need to get ourselves up to the MV level of power. But when we do that, this large steam boiler won't be enough, so we'll need to upgrade that one, which incidentally won't be the worst thing. But we also need to be able to consistently get coal to this thing, which we have our farm up there, but we don't have any way of getting it down here, which is where a dimensional chest will come in. But in order for us to be able to get to the dimensional chest, we need to get into applied energetics, which won't be so bad, you know. It's actually just the printed diamond circuit, which just takes a diamond and the inscriber press. We already actually have the press and that stuff, so I mean, you know, that part won't be bad for that one. We already got the rest of that, and then on this other end, we'll just need to get fluic stuff, so, you know, we'll only need to go a little bit into applied energetics. Actually, I have a polarizer. Oh! So I would be able to do that part already. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, no, so that part won't be so bad. But we are also going to need this enrichment chamber to be able to get the diamond we had earlier, which is still the problem of the power. One last time. But everything we have here, except for the dimensional chest, is going to require electronic circuits, which are the biggest pain for me to get because it's just so many processes. I mean, I can buy these things, but I'm only able to buy 2 at a time, and then the rest of these are just so much process. Like, oh my gosh, it's just so annoying. And I need a total of 4 of these guys. Okay, I take it back. Now, it's one last time. But
I lied.
If we were to go ahead and actually make this machine right here called the distillery, which is completely unrelated to everything we want here, its quest reward will give us 4 electronic circuits. It does require 2, but at least it cuts my workload in half. So, yeah. We've got a bit of a plan here today, so I already have almost everything I need for this. I just need to go ahead and make another one of these basic machine holes which I made in the past, some more pipes and cable, and then the 2 circuits. This is all going to be royally fun, and also, all this stuff might seem like it's not going to take me very long, but, but, it's, there's going to be a lot of processes that go on here today. I'm really glad I'm doing this the way I did because all of this took forever. But, here we go. Now we got ourselves our distillery, which I don't actually know what this thing does. If I understand it correctly from my perusing over all of the different quest lines and stuff, it looks like it leads to another form of power, but I don't really know for certain. Like, if I go ahead and just slap this baby right here for a moment, yeah, it's literally just converting something into another that's fluid related. Either way though, now that we have that baby, we can go ahead and then continue on to our next step, which is actually going to be to get ourselves this steel casing, which I'm just missing some steel and some glass. That's not bad, actually. I mean, I'm not missing them at all, you know, those are just lies and slanderous lies. So we go ahead and grab ourselves our steel casing, which I'm pretty sure is another quest. Yes, it is, so I want to make sure I get that in my inventory. And then after that, I need to get these 2 things called the basic control circuits, which is going to take 2 osmium and some of this redstone. So I should just need to put in 2 redstone to get myself 20. Yeah. And then I need 2 more because it takes 2 for each and a crap load of power. So it's like, yeah, that's another thing that we need more power for is mechanism. It takes a lot. But there we go. that should be our first control circuit. And let's see, if we actually go into the mechanism line... Dang it, it doesn't give me anything. Ah, that sucks. I really wish it did. Ah, well, what can you do? Either way, though, our next one is not done. I mean, yes, it is done. What am I talking about with the power of editing? It's all just slander. And there we go. Now we have ourselves our enrichment chamber. The last thing I have been waiting for. Let's go ahead and take this, because, like, I don't really need this thing at the moment to keep going, because it's just growing watermelons right now, which I don't have a use for, because it's a whole other process. But I found out that I can use watermelons in this thing called a juicer to make a fruit punch. That is, like, a ridiculously good food source, but I already have a crap ton of potatoes, so I want to run through all that first. My placements of this stuff is going to be rearranged a lot very soon, but we can just go ahead and slap this baby right over here for the moment. And there we go. Now we have ourselves our enrichment chamber, which means we can go ahead and slap our diamond in here. And there we go. At long last, we finally get ourselves the most beautiful gem of all. A diamond. I mean, I've had diamonds before, but now we can actually consistently make them. Because beforehand, I didn't have anything that could turn the diamond dust into diamonds. I would just have my diamond ore get crushed, and then crushed again, and then nothing. But now, it's all possible. Oh my freaking goodness. And now that we also have all of this, yeah, ooh, hold on a minute. Wait a darn tootin' minute. I could have sworn that if we head back over to this, I could have sworn I had another of these large pumps. Where did that go? Okay, so we're gonna hope that I don't actually need that large one, and we're just gonna continue on without doing that, because I don't want to have to get more of these control circuits. Oh, wait a minute, no. Oh, thank God. I missed some large pumps. Oh my gosh, thank you, quest rewards. Oh my freaking goodness. Okay, so we have that one now. So now all I need to do is just head on over to my steam boiler, grab this baby out of here, and hope that the shape will remain exactly the same. Slap this baby here, and we should now make this thing happen. Okay. What in the? What? Okay, wait. Let me look in this thing, actually, because, like, that should be right? Yeah. Yeah, you got all the heat-proof machines and all that. Yeah, that should be correct. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that later, but I guess let's just move on for the moment to our final thing, which is the steam turbine. Why does it now say I don't have enough? Wait a minute. I got 4 from this. Okay. And then 2 went into this. Oh, I miscounted. Because then 2 also went into this. Oh. So I may have completely made this thing, and I can't even use it. Okay, well, the good news is, this already has some other stuff that I don't have anyways. I'm gonna need a lot more aluminum, so I already have to do some processes anyways. Okay, so that's fun. I'll fix all that in a jiffy. Eventually. The time has come. I have collected everything, and we now have ourselves our MV turbine. Also, I figured out what was going on with the boiler. Oh, my steam's all gone. Oh, that's bad. I actually had to switch my electric quarry back on because I needed some stuff to be able to get more aluminum. But apparently it's all gone. Yeah, no, this thing eats coal like crazy. And what I figured out what was wrong with it was I didn't need any new materials or anything like that. It just had the stuff under there because for the bigger one, we need to have the steam boiler run 1 block higher. This is where this block used to be. I just switched them around. And then after that, I just need to add some more bronze-plated bricks and more of the internal bricks. So, Yeah, now we got it. And it eats my coal like a mad machine. But yeah, if I go ahead and throw some coal in here, like, look at that. This thing eats it up so fast. Like, if I go into here, I don't know how efficient this actually is in terms of fuel. Which really sucks. Like, I mean, apparently there's liquid fuels that I could use. I could use creosote oil, but the only way I could automate that would be with the faster coke oven, and I can only use coal for that. So I'd need to have an automatic source of coal constantly generating, which, I mean, you know, I kind of have with this, but I don't know, maybe the chicken will end up being way better for that, but yeah. Hopefully I don't end up running out of my coal for all this. So if I go ahead and remove this steam turbine right here and replace it with the MV, can I still extract power from it like this? It looks like I can. There's nothing that says I can't. It's just, I'm pretty sure the extraction rate will end up being way lower. But, I mean, hey, as long as it works, we will see what happens. So now that we've gotten those, all we have to do to make this whole thing complete is to just make sure that I have my coal automatically always going into here. Which is where this dimensional chest that I mentioned previously is going to come into play. This baby works just like an ender chest. It can be encoded to stuff, and it can send it to other ones of that same code. It's very useful. It's going to require a lot of steel, but it should hopefully work out in the end. The biggest thing, though, is going to be ender pearls, and also stainless steel. Those two things are going to be the biggest pains. Fortunately, though, I do have everything I need to make those things work. It's just gonna take me a bit, because, yeah, I should have some more stainless steel in here. I never actually made it in the ingots, so I don't know if I have any more than this. To refresh my memory, how did I make stainless steel? Magnesium, nickel, chromium, and iron. Oh, that's very easy, actually. Okay, I don't know, I should have all that. So I should just need to throw these guys into here. Ooh. That was not at all what it was meant to do. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Now it actually worked. Like, what the heck, man? That was some bull. Okay, but now that we have this, we should just be able to go ahead and throw this stuff into here. And after that, we just throw that one over into this vacuum freezer, which will then basically do the same whole process over there, but this time it'll cool it down. And then that will then get us in like 3, 2.5 stainless steel ingots. There we go, which is actually another quest, which gets me more stainless steel hot. I won't do that though, because that'll just be a lot more power going away. So now that we got our stainless steel and got it all crushed up, next thing we're gonna need is gonna be some printed engineering circuits and this redstonia crystal, which is actually going to be incredibly easy to get, as the redstonia crystal is just what happens when we throw redstone in front of our laser. I haven't gotten to use this thing since I created it. I love this thing. And then for the circuit, we just need to find which one of these was the engineering press. Yeah, this baby right here. And then after that, I believe it should be in the packer. We go ahead, slap this baby right here, and then put our diamonds here. And yeah, here we go. When I was looking in it initially, I didn't know if I had a packer or not, and then I was like, oh yeah, I did have this. I don't remember what I needed it for, though, but there we go. We got ourselves the engineering circuit, which is our first, well, one of the first steps we take into our other thing. What was this called again? Holy crap, my brain is farting. Applied energetics. Holy crap. Brain, just work with me for once. But now that we've gotten all of that, and I totally did not forget to grab my stainless steel out of here, we can go ahead and then make ourselves 2 of these cores, dimensional cores specifically. Totally didn't forget that the first one was called dimensional. My brain isn't stopping. And the reason why we need 2 of these is actually because it's very simple. We need 2 chests. So then for this next one, I'm just gonna need 16 redstonias and then 16 of these carbon plates, plus more of those ones on the outside for the solid dimensional core, which goes outside of the dimensional core. That's a lot of steel. Ah, that's fun. Oh shoot, I'm 1 redstone short. Are you kidding me? I already got the crystals, and turns out I actually needed 16 to double up both the dimension walls and the solid cores. This is fun. And then the last thing that I will need for this is just 4 of these Fluix pearls, which is very easy for me to get, actually. I just need to make some charged Certus quartz and mix that with some nether quartz and redstone to be able to get the Fluix crystals, and then we can go ahead and then put that in the maciator to get ourselves the dust. That won't be a problem. I believe that for the charged one, yeah, I can just put that in the polarizer. That is not a problem at all. They've completely reworked AE2 in this, so, you know, that's fun. The biggest problem, though, is the ender pearls. I can use any ender pearl adjacent thing, but I need 4. I think I just remembered. Didn't I do this last night? Wait, hang on. I may have already solved this. If I go ahead... Yes! I did! No, I already got it! Okay, wait. And there we go. Oh my gosh. Thank you, sleep-deprived brain. Ah, that is beautiful. Alright, so now I should just need to go ahead and get the Fluix.
Later.
Alrighty, I got all of my Fluix crystals. I actually ended up over-calculating because I forgot that these guys make doubles, so since I needed 32 of these, I only needed 16 of the ingredients, but that's fine. What's not fine, though, is that I didn't read the things again, because you see those steel plates? No, you don't. They're carbon plates. Completely different thing. Which requires coal. I thought it was steel. So I had to turn my drill back on, this time with bronze drills in it. So now, hopefully we can be able to... Maciator. That should be working. Why is this not working?
Wait a minute!
What? There's an open space right here! That's so stupid! Why are you dumb? Why are you a dumb boy? Where's my stick? I need a stick to beat this thing with. The rod won't work. That's metal. That's abusive, but a stick is perfectly fine. Why can't I find a freaking stick when I need one? Alrighty, I got my beating stick. I'm coming for you, Maciator.
Run.
Get over here, boy. Aha! Smack. Beating. Disciplinary. And one for the booty. Spanking. There we go. Balance has been restored to this universe. I need to get an item frame and just like plot this here. You know what? Here we go. I'm gonna use some experience for this, and we're gonna call this thing the disciplinary device. There we go. Apparently, the and disciplinary both have a capital for some reason, but this is fine. There we go. We've got the disciplinary device for whenever these things are acting all weird on me. So, yeah. Now we can just go ahead and then turn those guys into coal dust. I'll put the disciplinary device here for later. Once we got ourselves our coal dust, this is where this gets weird. We put it in the centrifuge, and that turns it into carbon dust, which for some reason is not the same as coal. Yeah, I don't know. But once we have that, then we just throw that into the compressor, and then we'll have our compressed carbon plates. Alrighty, I have everything ready now. So now I should just need to go ahead and make myself the Fluix pearls, which may be an achievement. Don't look like it. That's fine. Which we can now go ahead and just apply into here with our newly acquired carbon plates, and then make ourselves our dimensional walls, which now we can go ahead and then make the rest of this thing to be able to make ourselves our solid dimensional core, and then combine all of this together to make ourselves our 2-dimensional chests. That is beautiful. Now we just need to configure this baby. And this baby doesn't have a small inventory either. Like, it is big. And we can configure it to be however we want it to be it like publicly or just for myself if I was on a server. And we can set our frequency to wherever we want. We'll set this just to level 1. And, yeah, that should be fine. So that's basically just default settings right there. And the best part about these things is that they actually would work cross dimensions. So if I have anything that I'm doing in the nether processes and stuff like that over there that I want brought over here, I totally can. And it's like, these things are just so good. It's just, you know, slight bit of ways away from the beginning before you can make them. But now I totally can. So what we can go ahead and do then is we can just go ahead and plop an item pipe right over from here. I'm still trying to figure out if there's any better ones besides these cables. But like, so far no dice. So just go ahead and plop that one on a blacklist. And then just put our chest right down here. And then send this down over into that one. And then we'll want this one on whitelist as well. And then we should start seeing some coal transfer into here. I believe we did. So far, I mean, you know, it's working out pretty well. The stuff's going in. It looks like it's going to go at a decent rate. I just have to hope that the wood production and the coal production will hold up. That's really what it all comes down to, if this all holds up. But I don't think it'll be a problem. But I guess you never really know. I seriously need to get elevator blocks, man. I mean, I have ender pearls now, so it's like, you know, it won't be too big of a problem if I need to, but it's just, it's so annoying. Oh my gosh. And yeah, look, the boiler is up and running. That is awesome. So now if I look into here, yes, it's all working as intended. That is awesome. The only problem that I can see happening though is literally the size of the dimensional chest, because part of the way that I set my system up there was that it's supposed to go back out from that drawer into the furnace to be able to cook the stuff. So I guess I can see there being a problem here. I guess let's just hope that that doesn't happen then. So do you like this video? Good. Then be sure to check out our last NeoTech video where we made ourselves this vacuum freezer so we could get ourselves awesome finally. Bye-bye!